Let's do this thing. Let's move.
Joe Body.
I'm Gerald Ford, and you're not.
Love Jesus Christ.
I love whales.
I like skinny, scrawny guys.
Waking up every day and still being fucking ugly.
I'm not a child, Heidi. I'm a grown man.
But the key is to make it. The key is never give up. The key is not to drive your jet ski in the dark.
You don't need nobody.
Joe Body.
With Dan Schneider right next to us. What's up, Dan?
Live on iCarly.
Holding a gun to our heads, dude. Where's Spencer when you need him to save you?
Where's Spencer? Dude, Spencer was the real one. I should give him a perm.
Yeah, dude. Every time I saw Spencer, I'm like,
what's that guy's name?
I don't even know the actor's name.
I forgot. I feel like I used to know it.
I kind of miss his character on Drake and Josh. That was more my speed. But he would just freak out on people.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Dude, I do. I feel like how many shows he's been on a lot of Nickelodeon shows though.
Makes me wonder, dude. What else has he been on?
Josh. He was the premiere guy. He worked at the. That's the name of the theater.
He worked at the movie theater on Drake and Josh. He was Carly's brother.
And I feel like there's one or two more.
He licked Dan Schneider's feet on the set.
I mean, I would.
Who wouldn't, dude? Dan Schneider, he may have had some good feet, dude.
Feet of gold.
Why do you think that slime tasted so good? Like slime, he'd soak his feet in the slime for like 3 hours before Katy Perry would get up there and sing something. Didn't Katy Perry do those shows a lot?
I think so, yeah.
I can't remember. That had to be like right as she was getting big.
Honestly, that show or that documentary did hurt my heart a little bit.
Did you watch it?
No, but I've heard.
I need to watch it.
I'm talking like I watched it, but it hurt my heart a little bit because I love Nickelodeon. Like I was such a Nickelodeon kid.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Nah, I hated SpongeBob.
No, you didn't like SpongeBob. What the fuck, dude? That's a Nickelodeon.
I loved all the live action Nickelodeon stuff. So the ones where the kids were getting,
like, yeah. He's like, I'm more of the diddle live action type of show guy. Yeah, that's what it was.
And I liked Avatar. Avatar was like the shit growing up.
Oh yeah.
I hated Cartoon Network. I don't know why.
I like Cartoon Network. I just didn't like Disney. I thought the shows freaked me out. I was kind of right about that.
What show freaked you out about? I loved. You see Disney and okay. Really? I liked That's a Raven for a while. I feel like my sister liked it more than me.
Dude,
Phil
Hannah
the
Montana
Future
freaked me out. I
Phil
didn't.
the Future, bro.
I didn't like it, dude. I thought it was like a weird show.
Phil the Future.
I do. He would just time travel to.
Do you remember places? All of, like the summer Disney Super Bowl, whatever they called it? Those like summer games where they got all the Disney stars to like.
Were they just the kids on the show and they had to do they had obstacle courses? Yeah. They just made those kids do.
And they weren't playing characters; they're just themselves. They were just like, "Hey, I know you're an actor, but like a part of this contract is that once a year you're gonna go to the Buccaneers Stadium in Tampa, Florida, and just get hit with paintballs and shit."
Tom Brady's gonna shoot you with paintballs after he kisses his son. He's gonna get up.
You have to catch an 80-yard pass from Tom Brady.
Tom Brady and all his sons are gonna throw water balloons at you while you run on treadmills.
Dude, I remember that being a thing. It was like you don't remember that?
Was it like a football thing only, or was it just like a?
No, it was. They would just like do games. It was like the Disney Olympics. I don't know.
But people would pay tickets just to come see that.
You see, that's the thing. I don't remember anyone being there. Like, I don't remember
an
audience.
Televised?
It was just televised. Which makes it funnier, dude.
Wait, why just rent out an NFL practice stadium? Like, right? The small stadium with the turf grass next to it?
I'm pretty sure they didn't sell tickets. It wasn't
just
a live
Hannah Montana falling on rubber tires.
I feel like if that was a thing now, it'd be live. Like, it makes sense to be
No,
live.
the people now would never do that. Like, the kids stars now would never allow that to happen. I don't think that... They're built different, dude. The new Gen Z Disney stars, you're not going to tickle their feet so easily. You're going to have to... Yeah. Dude, the only reason... I didn't watch it. I did watch some clips of, like, Drake Bell's interview or whatever. And, it was always... Like, he said something like, I was just thankful for the opportunity. I didn't want to ruin my career. And this is why it's so weird. I'm like, dude, they just let you play, like, one pop song on your guitar. Like, it was just a theme song for Drake and Josh. And you were like, I guess I'll just get fucked if I can do this. Like, is that what you're saying, dude? I don't know.
Well, he was with Nickelodeon for a while because he was on the Amanda Show.
Oh, that's true. I tell you, they probably they started him young. I was thinking that like he was just a 17-year-old guy.
Also, I'm confused.
Like, I'll do this.
Do we like Jake Bell now, or is that his name? Drake Bell.
Josh, dude, I don't know. I think I'm choosing Drake over Josh right now because Josh ran over Oprah. First of all, don't do that to my Oprah.
Dude, I love Josh, bro.
Well, but
any fat guy that gets like.
Skinny.
It's like, all right.
I'm still mad at him because I'm not there yet. I'm like, fuck Josh, dude. He's on drugs. That's what he does to maintain it. He's on
with Post Malone doing meth.
He's doing meth and Ozempic with Post Malone and Tom Segura. That's what he's doing. No, but Josh is a traitor, dude. Like after this documentary came out, Josh Beck was like posting weird TikToks. Okay, like dudes that are over 35 who are doing selfie video TikToks, like explaining stuff to people about like, yo, back in the Nickelodeon day, like, he was just calling Drake a pussy and stuff like that. Like he was basically saying that like Drake is inflating shit and making shit up in the documentary. I'm like, yeah, but dude, you were successful afterwards. Like you got in big movies. You know, you were in Oppenheimer. Like Drake Bell is telling his story about what happened to him.
Drake Bell, didn't he like fondle a kid as well? I don't.
Dude, I think
that's what I was saying. Do we like him now?
No,
like,
I don't think he did anything.
Everyone's like, if it happened to you, then it's okay for you to do it to other people. I don't know. Like
this was like 2020, right?
Hurt people.
2021, 2020. I think Drake Bell.
Okay, I don't know exactly.
I think he was Snapchatting.
He was I think he was
a 17 or 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Which they all have Snapchat. It's like you just get the wrong. You know, you're at IHOP late at night and you stick your phone up to the window and you get the girl snap, and you know you start snapping her. Next thing you know, you're like, "This bitch is 17. She didn't tell me that." You know?
Yeah.
That's what happened to Drake Bell.
I was gonna ask a question, but I'm not gonna ask.
No, that's never happened to me. I was thinking about the time when I was at IHOP like a few days ago with Chris, and then and I was like, that'd be a good location to imagine Drake Bell at, getting a girl's Snapchat.
Dude, I'm definitely team Josh because Josh in the Vine days. Josh on TikTok is less funny, but Josh in Vine, bro, do you remember
that? That was his peak career, dude.
That was his peak right there.
I think Drake and Josh actually
Fuck
was
Drake and Josh. The Vines, dog. Dude, this is my thing. It's like TikTok is still cool today. You know, TikTok's cool.
Yeah,
Instagram
huge.
Reels is cool. It's huge. All the other platforms stealing it. But no one talks about Vine. Vine was the shit. Vine was so fucking funny. It wasn't like I don't scroll I scroll on TikTok and it's like
and I won't laugh
it's like haircut. The world's ending because the apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
Yeah, the apocalypse, and then it's like 10 reasons why
you're gay.
The pyramid in what is it?
Gaza. The pyramid.
No,
in Gaza.
The pyramid in Antarctica is a weapon, bro.
A weapon.
Like all my TikTok feed is haircuts. It's haircuts. It's people saying the world's
This is not the first time we've talked about what our TikTok feeds are. This is so funny.
But the thing is
it's so invasive. That's why it's
important. That Vine was just all funny ass videos. Do you remember Bat Dad?
Was he just hitting his kids with a bat?
No, dude. He just wore
Batman.
He just wore a Batman mask everywhere.
Dude, you're making me remember Vine like it's like a fucking silent movie from the 1910s, dude. That's what it feels like to me.
Bro, Bat Dad was the shit. What is Bat Dad doing nowadays?
Do you remember Charlie Chapman on Vine before he started talking in his Vines? Charlie Chapman and King Back used to go and have sex with Jake Paul and their parents, their Ohio parents.
Also,
house.
Vines used to be a square. Now it's like the full screen. TikTok's the full screen.
I think that's because of the way phones changed with the iPhone.
But I think that's still really funny. It's
I don't like that because you have to think about what are you cutting out of your video with your phone.
It's true.
Yeah, all those OnlyFans girls are like, man, how do I get my pussy out off the phone? They can't get. Well, I will say back to the. Yeah, I have to agree. Josh did have a more successful career, so I give him props for that. He probably also got diddled and was like, you know what? I can either. He was like, Drake was like, dude, no, I'm gonna tell everybody, dude, because I can play guitar, dude. I'll do something else. I don't have to sit here and be in these shows. He's like, I'll go be a musician, and then they didn't.
Doesn't he make Spanish music in Mexico? Isn't that a thing?
Drake Bell makes Spanish music. Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure he's a Mexican.
I gotta fuck it.
You said fuck it.
I have to look this up.
I swear to God, he makes Spanish music.
That's crazy.
Isn't Drake Bell Mexican?
Drake Bell looks like the whitest dude from Britain to
I'm
me. I don't
telling
know.
you, this man.
He's got like red hair.
Oh, what?
I'm trying to find. I was trying to find.
You don't think an Irishman can diddle Mexicans 200 years ago?
Yeah, they made dude, the Vikings landed in Mexico, and the Mexicans were like, "Oh, look at those redheads." Hold up, I gotta figure this out.
Dude, it took you forever to.
No, I was connected to the Bluetooth.
Oh, are you connected?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Drake Bell, Mexican music. Maybach music. Drake Bell, Mexican music. Is that what I should have typed in? Oh shit, he does, dude. 4 years ago, Fuego Lento. We can't even play it for probably the copyright reasons. I'm gonna play it on my phone anyways, and then I'm gonna just talk over it. Dude, I'm such an amateur. I have ads right now, dude. I remember when I was balling on some insurance money, I was like, I'm gonna get fucking YouTube Premium, and then now I don't have it.
You are paired. Dun 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 dun.
No, I will not give them free
Brought
advertisement.
to you by Pfizer.
It was Chick-fil-A.
Brought to you by putting drugs in our chicken now. Oh, I'm Drake Bell.
I was raised by Dan Schneider, and you know that is true. He licked my feet, and everybody said
Spanish? It is Spanish. Oh wait, no, it's white.
Man,
I thought it was Spanish. Maybe it's like Justin Bieber doing Despacito. Yeah,
yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
I was on drinking just for 4 years. Josh is so fat. I hate Josh. That's like what the whole song is.
There was actually some beef because
That's fire.
right before, I think it was right before the documentary or right after the documentary aired. Josh Peck posted a TikTok. Hold on a minute.
I think that's what I was talking about, right? Or something like, oh, that's a different TikTok.
He posted a TikTok. He was like, if I haven't texted you or you haven't texted me in 5 years, then you're dead to me.
Yes.
Everyone thought that he was talking about Drake.
He was.
And no, he wasn't.
Yes,
Drake
he was,
literally
dude.
made a TikTok the next day. He was like, hey, for all the people hating on Josh, he wasn't talking about me.
Did Josh confirm that and agree
I
with
don't know,
him?
but
dude.
Jake was like, he literally was like, here's the text. Like, he texted me.
Listen, here's what the
checking
honest
up on
truth
me.
is. Drake and Josh is everything that it wanted. Drake and Josh wanted to be the TV show that was Step Brothers, the movie. That's what they wanted to be.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. They took two
They should have went to
dumb
college.
kids.
Did they ever go to college?
They didn't go to college. Josh Peck is now doing Adderall on podcasts or whatever.
No, I'm saying like in the TV show.
Oh, in the show?
They should have just.
I think they just, once they're done with high school, I think the show ended.
They should have moved, because isn't Nickelodeon owned by like ABC Family or?
I don't know. They all get.
No, ABC Family's now Freeform, which is owned by Disney.
I think Nickelodeon is part of Viacom. I could be wrong.
I don't even know what the fuck.
Viacom owns like everything. They own like MTV and Comedy Central and like all this crazy shit. And Vice, I think.
So they're Jewish.
Yeah. Well, if you go to the top of all of them, they might be the same. Dude, Dave Chappelle's like monologue from SNL like not long ago is proven to be true. Where he said that line where he was like, "If it's a group of blacks, it's a gang. If it's a group of Italians, it's a mob. If it's a group of Jews, it's a coincidence." That was like his saying, dude. And everyone laughed at it. And then every year we're like, "Dave, what do you know?" I don't know. He's like, "Why do you think I went to Africa?"
Why do you think I went to... Anyway,
I forget
okay.
Exactly
what they should have done with Drake and Josh is sold the rights to the TV show to another network that can do not R-rated,
like Fox,
but R-rated content. And then they should have just went to college and start doing fucked
Drake
up
gets
shit.
fat and Josh loses all the weight. Josh is like bringing bitches back into the dorm room and Drake is just playing his I never thought it would be so simple, but and he's just eating Cheetos like while he's playing
He's
guitar.
literally like hitting a meth pipe.
and they're like, "How's second semester
He's like, I found a way. I found a way.
He's been in college for 1 semester and he's like, "Man, this is so hard, dude."
Actually, no. Josh is in college and Drake just lives with Josh.
Yeah, dude,
in his dorm room because he got kicked out of the house.
That was kind of like me after my second semester of college, where they were like, "Dude, you failed a class that wasn't even in your major, dude. Like, you can't be in the honors college anymore."
Oh.
And see, but dude, when you get kicked out
Was
of the
that really
honor
the
college,
reason?
like, well, that class failing like allowed my GPA to get low enough to where they were like, "What the fuck, dude?" They were like, "You came in hot, dude. You're like, you came in hot. You did good first semester. What happened?" I was like, folk religion happened, or whatever that class's name was, dude. It was like world religions or folk religion.
That's a hard class.
No, that was a different one. Folk religion was the harder one. This is the less harder one. But still, 4,000 level class, and it was my freshman year, and I was like, why am I doing this class?
Bro, the fact that we went to a religious college and the hardest class in our school
Was folk religion?
Is a class called folk religion. Bro.
Yeah, it's just like that dude made
It's
you
learning
write, like,
about
4
African
weeks.
tribes doing dances around a fire. We're like, oh, this is so hard.
You have to perform a rain dance as your final. Dr. Cashin is just like critiquing your footwork.
Bro, like literally, it's like the hardest class is like hermeneutics. It's like you read a book and you analyze it. Like,
Yeah. Everybody kept telling me how hard hermeneutics was going to be, and I was just like, yeah, tell me again when I'm doing the final the day before till like 4 a.m.
Dude, actually, Herm was really easy for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
Okay,
it was not.
Like it was the only class that I've ever taken in my 20-something years of life where I didn't feel like I was doing any assignments just for the sake of like doing an assignment, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's certain
you can
assignments.
get something out of it.
No, I feel like there's certain assignments in classes where you're like, oh, like the teacher just needed something to like
put in the paper.
To grade something else. This
to
is
fill time. For a
it's just a
semester.
bullshit assignment.
Yeah.
But like in Herm, every single assignment I did, I was like, oh, like this makes sense while I'm doing this, and I'm learning this, and it all linked together. Like it made sense. Every other class I took, at least 50% of the assignments I did was like, this is bullshit. Like,
yeah.
Which
is why I switched out of my major when I did out of that one. Yeah.
And I needed philosophy.
Yeah, and then that class was like the opposite of Herm. It was like, oh shit, it's like way more work and way harder. I was like, fuck. But it was fun. I just like to read, so I liked the reading part. That was nice.
Fair enough.
But everything else was a killer. It was just kind of like, oh man. Like everyone would be like, hey, well, let's come play. You go to the soccer game or whatever. Like, we're all in the same classes. You don't have shit to do. I'm like, no, dude, I have to read a whole goddamn book in like 2 days. Yeah. And then I have to write like 6 things about it.
This was back before Audible was a thing.
Yeah. Dude, if I had Chat GPT for philosophy, dude, they would have given me an award.
Bro, if I had that's
what every failed academic is saying.
Bro, if I had Chat GPT during college, that would have been so, like, I don't understand how kids do it nowadays.
Just turning in, like Bible hermeneutic stuff for Dr. Crutchfield.
Bro, I would have told ChatGPT to write my entire paper, and I wouldn't have even checked it. I would just turn it in.
Oh, because you know that they don't know what it is.
I would have just turned in my paper without checking it at all. One
of our professors still used a sundial to keep time. Dude. Of course, they're not gonna fucking know. I mean, he's a dude.
I was in. Well, I guess this doesn't matter now.
It doesn't matter.
I was in a grad school class. I was in grad school studying. Oh my gosh, I forgot, bro.
What were you even studying?
I was in grad school for 1 semester studying organizational leadership.
That's right.
And the only reason why I did it is because I worked at a college, and I thought to myself, oh, I can get a grad degree for basically free.
Right.
I might as well just do it while I'm working here. I'm planning on working here for 2 years anyway. That's how long the program is. And then basically after 1 semester, I realized it was bullshit. But my last class...
It's like all the same classes as...
For my last class, I literally turned in all of my assignments using ChatGPT.
And you passed?
And I got an A.
Yeah, dude. The regular colleges, they're cracking down on GPT.
GPAs. They're cracking down on GPAs.
Regular colleges are good at catching it, but I'm telling you, dude, not a single looking person on any Bible college administration staff knows what to do with ChatGPT, dude. They're like,
also, I love it when people are like, college campuses, the liberal breeding ground. I'm like, bitch, not my college.
Not my college, dude, yeah. Not mine at all, dude. It was like the opposite.
It was the
like...
opposite. I was like, we didn't even, what was it? Evacuate? No, like.
Wait, evacuate?
We didn't even do the vaccines. We didn't even wear masks.
Oh, yeah. I was out.
I don't remember.
By then,
did we have to wear masks?
I was out by that time.
You were out by then. I don't think we wore masks.
Dude, I remember seeing a picture on Facebook of... Tyler Tong and all these other people like wearing these fake masks where like they had the CIU logo on them, but when you took them off your face, like they look like real masks on your face, and when you took them off and you put them up to like a light, it's just mesh. Yeah, like it wasn't a real mask. And I'm like, the whole school ordered thousands of those probably. Just to give the appearance to parents of the students who might be concerned that they're doing something about it. And yet they could have just bought real masks with CIU logos on them, and they were like, no, we're secretly like, yo, we know this shit's fake. We're gonna make mesh masks.
We're gonna make mesh so you can breathe.
Yeah. Did they make you guys wear masks in the office?
Okay, now that not in the office.
That would have been like,
I am thinking back on it. We did have to wear masks in school for like 3 weeks, I think.
Well, 3 weeks is about the amount of time everybody was freaking out and didn't know anything. Yeah. So, yeah. I do think it's funny. There's people online who, like, never bought into it, right? A small, select few that when they heard about coronavirus, they literally thought, oh, I'm not freaked out at all. I'm not one of those people. But
you freaked out?
A little bit. Like, the very first fucking day where you, like... I was living in an RV by myself, dude. Just smoking weed and, like
I don't think I was ever freaked out.
Dude. Well, I just remember reading the paper and being like, oh, okay, like, so there's now a global virus. Okay. And I just thought, like, damn, I don't want to get it. That's all I thought. I mean, let me say something out, but...
The difference between you and I during COVID is you were living in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
In the mountains.
So I kind of didn't care that much.
Washington.
Right.
Washington State. So, like, if I was excluded from society, I probably be more freaked out. But when COVID happened to me, like, school shut down, and I had to do school online, but I still went to work every day, and I saw people every day, and I was around different people every day. So for me, like,
I just had to see the same idiots in the woods.
Yeah, like, I was just like, oh, like, this isn't a big deal. Like, in my mind, I was like, if this isn't as big as they're saying, like, how am I not sick already? Like,
my first thought, like, by the time that the government started shutting down, like, that place we're working at's ability to operate, that's when I was kind of like, okay, this is just fucked up. Like, they're just trying to kill businesses. But for, like, that first, like, couple weeks in March or April, before, like, it hit the wall, I just saw, like, a video on Twitter of, like, people burning alive in China and was like, oh, my God, that's COVID. Like, I just saw mayhem. From
you
China.
You got tested positive, you instantly burst in flames.
Whenever the world, like, is supposedly going to shit with something, I just go look at videos of people in China to see, like, the litmus test of how much it's affecting everybody else. Like when that big tsunami came back through all those years ago, it was like right at the start of YouTube. Yeah, it was like in the 2000s and like destroyed Southeast Asia. I like looked up videos of people in China,
Indonesia, right?
And people in China were just eating breakfast, and I was like, oh, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah. My 11-year-old brain was like, yeah, this.
See, I just look at people in Florida.
Oh, that's a good I
just look up if Waffle House is open.
If Waffle House is open, the world's still going.
Wait, that's a great question. Did Waffle House shut down for COVID at all in any states?
Dude, we were in this. They don't have Waffle Houses out in Washington.
I was gonna say, did they have Waffle Houses in like California?
I kind of want to go by with a Waffle House near my house and just ask. It was like, hey, did anybody work here during COVID when it started? And if the manager's like, yeah, but like, did you pussies wear masks? Like, no. Like, did you guys shut down at all? just berate some Waffle House worker about it.
Nah, if Waffle House shuts down, then I'm going into a bunker or something. Something's wrong. Yeah.
Dude, the people, I went to Waffle House like a week or two ago to order. I get the same thing every single time there, the sausage, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl. Yeah. And I went to go order what I was getting off of, like, it was like after work Friday or Saturday night. Mm-hmm. And they just looked pissed to see somebody buying food that late at night, past midnight. Yeah. And I told them I worked at Olive Garden, and they were like, and then they started immediately being chill with me. They're like, oh, okay. You work there. And I was just like, these are my people now, dude. These Waffles. I'm like, they're my people. I went in again and saw them like a week or so later, and they didn't even recognize me. I went in there. I recognized the lady at the cashier.
You're like, hey, what's up?
And I literally was like, hey, what's up? I didn't say her name because I didn't remember her name, but it would be weird just to read her name tag and then say it.
Yeah, I feel like do that at work all the time.
I hate that. I kind of don't like it.
They're like, hey, Joseph. Like, they look at my chest and then at my face. They're like, hey, Joseph.
Now, if it's my table and I've already told them my name, that's fine. But if it's just like a dude who wants... I don't even care. I'll talk about... Like, the fattest motherfuckers always want to know where the bathroom is. Yeah. That's the thing that pisses me off. It's like... It's because if and the reason that is not because they need to use the bathroom more frequently. It's because when they walked in, they were prohibited from turning their necks a certain amount from seeing the bathrooms in the corner of the room. They had to like physically move their feet if they wanted to clock the restroom.
Actually, now that I think about it, most restaurants that I go to, the bathrooms are in the back of the restaurant.
Yeah.
There's not that many. That's true. Our bathrooms are in the front.
We got too much going on over there to have that happening, dude.
But I was just like thinking, it just hit me. Like every restaurant I go to, the bathrooms are in the back. Why the fuck are our bathrooms right next to the entrance?
I'm telling you, that's the exact reason. We got too much going on, dude. Have you seen how busy it gets up in that bitch? We're like all trying to like scavenge like hyenas for breadsticks in the back, and then we go out to deliver our food, and we have to like dodge 3 children hitting each other with sticks.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's why there's no bathroom. There'd be no room for traffic otherwise, dude.
Bro, I did something stupid recently that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
But I bought some Yeezy pods.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like the sock shoes
for $20. And I also bought a T-shirt. It just says
a Yeezy shirt.
Yeah, I think it just says.
Can I wear those Yeezy pods?
I don't have them. I don't have them. So I bought them in February 19th, and it did say it was gonna take like a month for me to get them, and I was like, okay.
I remember that like a month ago you ordered them.
And I was like, okay, whatever. And it's been like a month and a half, so I just emailed
Kanye.
I just emailed like the customer service.
What's going on, man?
I just emailed the customer service, right? I put my order number. I was like, hey, like, where's my order? And then I had to go to the website to look up my order just to make sure if there weren't any updates.
Like what?
But I got to see their new drop, and they got some really nice hoodies. And they're only $20, so I ordered a hoodie.
Oh, I need to order a Yay hoodie.
So the thing is that the stupidest thing I ever done is like I ordered something new from a website that I haven't even gotten the first thing from. So it's like if this is a scam and I'm never getting my money back.
Kanye is about to make so much money.
It's like I'm still just sending money to
Dude, this is actually genius. Kanye dropping a new clothing product every like 4 to 8 weeks. And it selling out, but then not guaranteeing it for like another 1 to 3 months, and only charging $20 is genius because he's gonna get people to rebuy, or rebuy from the website, and then he could do this gig for like 6 months and be like, "There's a problem with the Jewish distributing," and then all of his fans be like, "Yeah, we know, dude, we know," and then he's gonna keep like.
I got the hoodie because I actually have been looking for like an oversized hoodie.
I need a hoodie, dude.
I like hoodies a lot.
I need a hoodie bad. If I'm not going to start losing weight soon, I need a hoodie.
I don't have like a black hoodie. And they were black. It had black writing on it, but you can't really see the writing very well. And I was like, you know what? I need a hoodie.
What did it say
I'm going to order it. It says something. I don't know.
You don't even know?
It's some foreign language, bro. I don't know. It might be Arabic,
says,
bro.
I love Hitler on in the front of it, dude.
I actually think it's Hebrew. It looks Hebrew.
God, dude.
Look up Kanye hoodie.
You know how people will do like it's probably Hebrew looking letters, but like spelled in like it's English.
I honestly don't know. I do know he did just drop a shirt that says I think it says "fuck Adidas," but it's in Hebrew.
Wait,
look up Yeezy hoodie.
Yeezy, dude. I don't even know how to spell Yeezy. I almost put too many E's.
I think you just put.
Here it is. Yeezy hoodie. Yeezy hoodie. $55 on TechWare.
No, those aren't them. Go to like Yeezy.com.
Here it is. Yeah. Black Dogs hoodie. Dude, that is not English. Whatever that is.
I got the black one.
Dude, that I don't know what that is, but that's that's sweet. Look, dude, everything's $20.
Yeah, everything's $20.
This is how
the logo for the website is a $100 sign.
Oh yeah,
or $100 bill. I said $100 sign.
No, that's a $20 bill.
Oh, it's $20.
Because everything's $20.
Let me see.
Andrew Jackson, dude.
It says "fuck Adidas."
That's Russian, dude. That's
it's Russian.
Yeah, fuck Adidas. That's a lot of dude. Okay, so you're telling me that "fuck Adidas" is 6 letters in Russian? I don't understand.
Wait, how do you know it's Russian?
Because I mean, that's like the D.
I like how you're just like, yeah, you just look at it.
Well, because that's like a Russian acrylic symbol, the 2 D's and Adidas.
Wait, so does that mean this says "black dogs" on it?
Yeah, but like in some other language.
So like,
And
I bought a hoodie that says Black Dogs.
you buy it. It says it in black Israelite Jewish.
Black Dogs.
Yeah. Black dogs, dude.
I'll probably get it in I'll get it probably right when fall starts. I'll get it perfect for the season.
You need to wear the first time you wear it. You need to buy the sweatpants too. You need to wear the hoodie, sweatpants, and pods combo.
Yeah.
And then you need to go break up a fight at Pearls or something wearing that, dude.
I've never done that before.
Dude, I was watching this martial arts guy break down why, or I can't believe it. No, it wasn't martial arts. It was Joe Rogan. I just thought it was somebody else, and then I realized it was Joe Rogan. I always thought it was this guy Ian Abernethy I follow.
I just
who
watched
is
some
just
guy,
a martial arts guy.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no, he was talking about how you
Murder
just
him.
never ever want to get in street fights, no matter what, even if you're trying to stop them, and just because anybody can stab you. And all I could think about was dude, I'm so pissed that Joseph stopped that fight, dude. If that man would have got stabbed and died, I would have been mad at him. I would have been like, dude, you fucking got yourself killed over these stupid fights. I was like, next time that happens, I'm pulling you out, dude. I'm like,
I really doubt those guys had knives on them.
I really doubt it, dude. But
okay, this is my thing. I will not break up a fight where I can tell that there's some shady shit going on.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that you don't know
if we were on the
who's got a
street,
knife or not,
if we were on the street. Then it's yeah.
Oh, that's street shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not bringing up a street fight.
Yeah.
But we're inside of a bar, and my mindset was mainly if one of these guys have a gun and pulls it out,
I'm gonna get shot now.
It's I'm probably somebody's gonna get shot anyway.
Yeah.
But I didn't get in the middle of the fight. I got behind one of the main dudes fighting and yanked him from the back off of the other guy. So I wasn't in the fight. And
he could have just turned around and shot you if you had some gun, though.
I wouldn't have let that happen.
I commend your commitment to
he would have been
did,
able
but
to turn around
and
pull a gun
before I
could just yank it.
I think it's good you broke up the fight for the sake of breaking up a fight, but I have zero trust in your discernment to be these group of 6+ guys don't have a weapon on them and they're fighting. If they weren't fighting, then it's one thing. But
I have a sixth sense. I don't know how. But nowhere in that situation did
I'll tell you this. If I ever try to do that, don't let me do it.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, nowhere in that situation did I feel in danger at all. I don't know what it is, but I have seen other fights where I was oh, I'm not jumping into that.
Okay,
and I have
good.
a feeling where it's
yeah.
I shouldn't jump in. I'm not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not every fight I see, I'm someone has to break it up. That person's me. I can tell. Okay, I'm telling you. I have a feeling. I think it's because I'm from Jersey City, bro.
Yeah, they just scrap up there, dude.
Dude, people
you go out to the.
I might have heard this on the Rogan
Shore.
pod or not, but people from the Northeast, they got the dog in them, bro.
They do have the dog in them.
They're different breeds of people, man. I just know shit.
You guys breed pit bulls, dude. I'm a Chihuahua.
It's actually kind of crazy if you think about how different the Northeast is from every other place. In the country.
I feel everybody has a different way of approaching altercations that happen in public too.
Yeah.
Because of that. For example, I'm very prone to not break up a fight between people I don't know. Unless I think that the people I'm with are gonna something bad's gonna happen to them instantly, But I'm the opposite. If one person is messing with me in public and they're taking it too far, I'll freak the fuck out on them. Just to let them know that I'm not that person in society to do that. I'm not gonna just I'll risk embarrassment to people that don't know what's going on to let them know I'm about it.
Yeah.
And by about it, I mean almost crying and going to tell the bartender at our bar that there's a dude who's trying to fuck me and he's trying to fight
Kick him out.
Yeah, I was I'm not about it, dude. I was get off me.
This is not a gay bar. This is my bar,
This
too.
is my bar, too. I come here every week for this open mic. You can't just come in here because you... I literally told that guy.
You can't just come in here.
Yeah, dude. I literally told him, I was like, hey, I got so serious on it. It was so dumb to say it, but I just had to say it because I was on adrenaline,
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, some of us here try to come here to fucking do comedy. It's so gay. And then I was like, if you just want to suck dudes' dicks, dude, go to some other bar. And he was just chill out. He didn't know how to deal with it. I'm like, bro, but it was, I instantly looked like the looked like the
aggressive-
agitator.
the
Yeah,
aggressive,
it was like
yeah.
he came up and grabbed me, and only like 2 people saw it, and then like I like shoved him and was like screaming at him, and everyone was like, "Whoa!"
See, I think
But
in that
but
situation,
doing
I wouldn't
that.
have screamed at him. I probably would have just shoved him.
Yeah, I just wanted to let him know what was up. I just want to talk some shit. That's all I
Yeah.
wanted to do, bro. But I mean, I haven't seen that man in like 3 months, so I think it worked.
You probably scared the shit out of him.
Good, dude. Good. Just me wearing like a fishing shirt in the art bar, not having fished in like 3 months.
Or he's training and he's gonna come back to beat your ass.
Dude, he's doing, bro. He's
doing curls right now.
Curls right now.
Somewhere in a basement,
With
just
his
like
ankle
with a
monitor
picture
on.
of you
He's doing tibia raises
from a
with his-
screenshot of this podcast, and he's just doing curls like, "You're gonna shove me, motherfucker."
Yeah,
He's
like
just-
Rogan was talking about, dude. You never know. You can't fuck with people because you don't know if they're gonna come back and mess with you later.
Yeah.
And my first thought when
That's
I
the
was
mindset of people from up north.
yeah, when I was driving to work and I listened to that on Rogan, my first thought was like, dude, that's why I can't be fucking like talking shit at the
This
open
is-
mic with these insane people, because there's like, I mean, everybody who's doing open mics are insane, but like there's
Yeah.
a relative amount of people. There's 5 people who are doing those mics that probably one of them's probably killed somebody.
Yeah. But hold on, wait, let me say something real fast. This is the thing, and it's not necessarily a race thing, but the South is definitely a little more racist than everywhere
Yeah.
else in the
Oh,
world,
yeah,
everywhere else in the country.
Not in
But-
the world, bro. I was like, chill. I'm like,
Chill, bro. Not in the world. Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay,
dude.
this is
America,
the thing though.
That's
Growing up where I grew up, every type of race of people were in gangs
yeah,
that were capable of fucking shit up.
yeah.
Right? In the South, it's mainly black people.
What are you talking about, dude? Me and my friends were riding around mountain bikes, throwing rocks
bro.
and shit.
No, bro.
I know. That's
Like
all close.
it's like okay, sure. There's like Hispanic gangs, like stuff like that, cartel shit. There's a lot of like that type of shit going on too. But it's like up north, any person you come across
could
could be someone that knows someone that can fuck you up.
Yeah,
And that's how I grew up.
that's how you. Yeah.
Like I grew up thinking like any motherfucker out here can just kill me, like without even batting an eye. Like literally, there was a kid in the local high school that got beheaded in front of his house,
What?
like while I was living up there, like
That
by
remind-
a local gang.
That's crazy.
That's a real thing. So like, I just think it's like okay. So in the South, like people just yell at each other. And,
Fruit
like,
jersey.
they're just like, because you think like up north, like people are so mean, but it's like in my mind, I don't think of people as
they're
being
just
mean.
trying to not die.
I don't think people are mean though. I just think they don't talk to strangers. I think everyone thinks people from New York and all those areas are mean, but it's like because you're trying to talk to them. Leave them the fuck alone. Only talk to people you know. People up north don't talk. People are not
There's too
mean to
many
people
of them.
they know.
When there's too many people, that means there's a lot more dangerous people too.
That's true too.
That's true. That's numbers for you.
That's numbers.
I don't know. That was not a profound point whatsoever.
But
No,
also, I don't know if it's me, but like I'm also the type of person that hold grudges, and I think that's a northern.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
think
maybe.
I think that's a northern thing too. Like what Rogan was
What
talking
kind of grudge
about.
are you talking about? You talking about like a 5-year grudge? You talking about like a 2-year grudge?
Like if I got in a fight with someone, and I'm not really a fighter, but if I got in a fight with someone and they beat me up, I'm not the type of person that's
That
like, oh
fucks
yeah,
with them
I
again
lost.
later. Oh yeah.
Like, oh
okay.
yeah, I lost. Like it's cool. I'm the type of person that will try to fight them again,
Like,
and then if
cross
I
me
lost
again,
again, probably try to murder them.
Yeah. Okay,
Like
yeah.
that's like people from up north are like, okay, you fucked me up, that's cool. I'm gonna kill you now.
Yeah,
like like
exactly.
it's like that's the type of people you're dealing with up north. People in the South get fucked up. They might try to fight you again. If they lose again, they're
That's
like, okay,
true.
you
That's
won.
very true, yeah.
They're like, okay, you won.
That's
Like
how it was.
like up north, like people will behead you in front of your house. Like you get
In
what
the
I'm
South,
trying
people
to you
just
get
keep
what I'm
fighting
trying to
each
say.
other,
Like
yeah.
up north, people don't play. Like they're like, oh, like they take pride to like a real thing. Like like up
Like they're
north,
from
if you're
somewhere.
in a gang infested like neighborhood, like gang members will take offense to you just looking at them too long.
Which is true. I mean, it is their block.
Exactly. So it's
yeah.
like you can't look at people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, head down.
So imagine growing up in that society, and then like people from down south go up to New York, and like people are so rude. I keep on waving at people on the street. They don't even look at me. It's like, bro, we grew up our whole lives not looking at people.
Yeah, see, that's
like,
a different
you know
type
what I'm
of
trying to
South,
say?
bro.
Like,
a different. I feel like there's levels to the South because there is a type of Southern person that would go to New York City and wave at people. Like, let's say that they were walking down the street.
I just imagine like your mom waving at every single person down the street.
Yeah, that
like,
was a good
3,000 people on one block, just like, hey.
That's a good example. Somebody like my mom would she would look at somebody who happened to look at her.
Your mom's a wonderful woman.
And then, well, right, it's like this sweet Southern, like if somebody waved at her, she would just, or like if somebody looked at her, she would assume that like they were trying to be friendly, and she would just wave. When really they're probably looking at her, like, who is this lady wearing the I Heart New York shirt, you know? And then she would wave, and they would hate her even more. Yeah. But that's one type of Southern. I don't. Well, I mean, I guess this has nothing to do with where I grew up, but there's just the attitude, right? I'm the type of Southern person where I would just walk around and just... Well, I got the sniffles.
I don't know, I just felt like...
I don't know what it is. I got the sniffles.
I just like how clearly you can hear it.
Oh, dude, I totally fucking forgot what I was talking about. Oh, no, I would just...
You're the type of Southern man that isn't racist.
Right, I'm the one that's not racist. I'm the one that goes around New York thinking, wow, look at this multicultural diversity. What a safe place. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not look at anybody now because of that. I respect their diversity so much.
This is just the mindset of people from up north. Is like, people are only going to fuck with you if you fuck with them, right? That's the way I kind of grew up.
Yeah,
that's the way
I
I thought.
That way at
like,
all.
Because like,
Yeah,
I remember we have a mutual
you,
friend. I'm not going to say who. It's not someone we're close to anymore. But we had a mutual friend that I was planning on living with, and we were looking at places to live. And we found a place, and he was like, oh, we can't live here. Like, this is such a dangerous neighborhood. And he, like, pulled up all these crime rates stuff and, like, texted it to me. And, like, my immediate mindset was like, bro, like, yeah, like, there's crime. But it's like, if you don't fuck with anyone, no one's going to fuck with you. Like, just, like, you know, like, that's just how you live life. Like, you know?
Yeah, that's probably true around here.
Unless
too,
if there's crackheads.
I'm trying to just think about the difference
are
between,
different.
like, how people settle, like, conflict. Like, because to me, like, I think I probably had more influence from, like, the fucking martial arts growing up or wrestling or whatever, where everyone just told me, like, unless you have to, like, just get away.
Yeah.
And then, like, that works up until a certain extent when somebody just fucks with you to a point where you're like, all right.
Yeah.
That's when that philosophy dies, is because you're like, okay, like, if you
can't
live
get
on
away.
a street somewhere, or like if every single day someone berates you, like, you have to do something about it, or else.
No, but what I'm trying to say though is, if you're living in a bad neighborhood, chances are no one really cares that you're there.
Right, unless you're the one that.
And the thing is that unless if you fuck with anybody, they're not going to really do anything to you. Now, the South is a little different because there's meth heads here. I mean, there's meth people everywhere. Those people are going to rob you because they
rob you blind.
They need money to do meth. So that's a little different.
The crime is sporadic. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a little more
organized
sporadic.
Up there, there's reason, there's purpose.
Yeah,
there's dignity behind the crime. There's pride. There's like, yo, I don't want to be a coward. Down here, it's like, hey, the last 3 times that guy has fucked me up, I've been drunk. Right now, I just thought about it, and I'm not drunk, so I'm going to go fuck that guy up. That's what, like, Southern revenge is like.
Yeah.
And to me, that's even more scary because it's unpredictable. Like, even though I don't really do anything to people that's going to cause that, like, you could just be, like, let's say you wanted to walk to Firehouse Subs here. Like, you could just, like, walk by a homeless guy on a bike, and he'd be, like, wanting a green shirt all day. For, like, 2 weeks, he's been wanting a green shirt, and you have a green shirt, and he just hits you in the hand with, like a plastic bag full of, like, canned goods. Like, that's very, like, that's a very possible, like,
true.
real crime. So, like, when that happens, and I walk by that homeless person, like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, I'm not fucking with this person at all, but I'm 100% aware of everything they're doing. Yeah. Because they're not, like, that's still a type of person who's... Like, up north, you can ignore homeless people because they're not going to just attack you out of nowhere. Maybe that's changing now. I don't know. But down here, dude, every like, weird character, like, could be your end at a Waffle House if you're not... Yeah, especially at a Waffle House.
Maybe that's why people are so nice down here.
Yeah,
because the crime is so sporadic.
Yeah,
but they don't know when they're dying.
There's a reason No Country for Old Men happened in Texas.
Like, you can die at
Chicago.
any point, so you just got to be nice.
Yeah, dude. Like, you never know which Indian guy that owns the gas station is going to finally get tired of whatever ethnicity you are when you walk in, you know?
Also, I take back what I said earlier. I'm not going to murder anybody to get back at them. But
You were just trying to.
But I'm also
you know,
not. But I'm also
stick
not
up for the ways.
I'm also not like a fighting person. I don't really fight people.
I just don't have any.
But if
fight
I had a
instinct,
grudge
dude,
against someone,
'cause I
like
can't run.
I'm more of like a slow burn. Like think about like.
You ever plotted before?
Do you know like Jim? Do you know like Jim from The Office?
Yeah.
Like he would do his pranks.
And they were like long drawn out.
And like he would do pranks where he's not even there to see the fulfillment of
The
the prank.
fruition of it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm the type of person that will do something to someone and I don't even care to see the reaction
Right.
of like what ended up happening. I just like the satisfaction of knowing.
Like I would
that
burn down
happened.
the old camp we used to work at that talked shit about us after we left. Like, but I would.
That's a
only
little different because
yeah.
you're there to see it burn down.
Yeah. No, but I would do it. I would do it where I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go like all the like where the forest rangers came in
Yeah.
and like burned a certain line to protect this particular wooded area from
Yeah.
any forest fires. I would go and like grow stuff over it so that the line is now no longer like a safe zone from forest fires, and then I would not even ever know if it happened. And then if something tragic happened, and it was like
But if
the
it
entire
happens, it happens.
25,000 acres burned down right near Highway 12, and I'd be like,
Bro, the way that camp operated didn't make any sense to me. I was like, wait, you guys don't own this land? You're just renting?
yeah, they're like, yo, I'll be honest with you, when 2029 comes up, we're screwed, or 2034, whenever it was.
Yeah.
Now they're like, we got no business model.
Yeah,
like
I
we have
was
no
like,
land after that.
So confused. I was like, wait, how much does it cost to rent this place? I was so confused.
I didn't even want to know that. It was probably, I bet you they got it for like some cheap price.
Yeah, and then they were always like, just like scrambling for money. And I was like, yeah, it's probably because you guys don't own this land.
Yeah.
Like,
I
this
was
is a
wondering
shit
what
ton
was
of
the
land,
yeah.
guys. Like,
And I also kind of wondered why they didn't just do stuff anyways. Like, whenever the government was like, oh, you can't operate, like, the second that our boss got that email, the second,
delete it.
Because I know that a previous boss we've had from a previous camp maybe would have acted differently, or maybe would have been like, well, we kind of have to do it or else we don't exist, so we're going to do it, you know? But, like, because there's, like, a greater purpose behind something, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, this dude was just like, dang it, man, the government said no. He just instantly capitulated, and I was just like, God, this dude, fucking
what are they going to do,
bitch.
arrest you?
Yeah, I'm like, they're not going to send 12 cop cars to the middle of the woods. And if so, we got Tom, dude. He got fucking dude. We got a couple gunslingers up there taking care of the fence line. You know what I'm saying?
We got cattle.
Good.
We good.
Yeah. Dude, straight up, right when the pandemic started, Tom looked at me. He was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, shit might go crazy." Like, he got real. Like, he had a conversation with me about like what we were gonna do to like protect ourselves if the world was really gonna like real shit. And he was like, "Hey, if everybody from Seattle tries to come this way and people are like starting factions, he's like, I've got like access to like this much explosive material." Like, he's like, I don't have it on me, but I know how to get it. And he's like, the reason he said this is because we were driving past this cliff on the highway, and he was like, I'm gonna destroy that particular cliff. Like, he pointed at the cliff. He was like, that's gonna block the whole road, and then we're cut off from the Seattle side of Washington. They're gonna have to go hours north or south to get to this location. And I was like, I'm glad I'm here, dude. I was freaking out about the pandemic. I was smoking weed in the RV, watching House reruns on
the
my
Washington
phone.
weed. That's what did it to you.
And then, right when I heard Tom say that he would blow the cliff, I was like, I'm safe. I'm in Dad's arm. I'm in Daddy God's arms. I'm
in
good.
Daddy God's arms.
Yeah. Are people still saying Daddy God in prayers now? Is that? I feel like that. Oh, I guess so. I thought that was like a white girl thing, but I guess it's like a black people thing. Sometimes they overlap though.
Every time at school I heard a black guy
say Daddy God.
It's like,
but he would say Father God, right? Yeah, it's
I've
more
heard
respectful.
a black guy say
Daddy God. I have never heard that.
Maybe I have. Maybe not.
I think
maybe it was on TikTok.
I think after I was out of youth group in high school, I missed that window of Daddy Gods. Like I think it's like more Gen Z type stuff.
Is that like wrong? Are people saying that's wrong? You're not allowed to call God Daddy?
It's just people are using it on social media intentionally to where they're trying to be like, oh, they know that people have sexualized the word daddy now, and they're saying it with like this voice. Yeah. They're like, Daddy God, or something like that. Just some white woman trying to grow a TikTok account, like used to do OnlyFans, now goes to mega church, and it's like,
Daddy God.
I don't even know what to make of that, dude.
Daddy God.
Daddy God.
What was I about to say though? Shit.
Oh, we were talking about blowing stuff up.
Blowing stuff
we
up.
were before that. We were talking.
Oh, I was about to talk about the weed in Washington.
Oh, that shit was straight. Nasty.
So I don't really smoke,
nasty
right?
Fire. Right.
I don't really smoke, and I always explain it like this: it's like I feel like my paranoia of smoking in a illegal state is that like I know that like technically, maybe not actually,
right,
but technically, while I'm doing this, at any moment I can be arrested.
Yes.
For this action.
Right.
And like I think that is like the basis, even if it's not like the actual thing that I'm freaking out about at the moment.
It's a possibility.
But it's like that's
realm.
like the basis of like where the anxiety grows from.
Yeah.
And then
the worst possible scenario. Yeah.
And then I have anxiety about other things, and those are typically what I talk about out loud. But like the real anxiety is like, oh, what I'm doing is bad, and I don't have control over myself right now. And if a cop were to come in here, like I can't pretend like I'm sober, like I'm gonna be high, you know, like you know.
That's the tough hump to get over.
No, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be high.
Yeah.
And it's like I smell like it. The smell is everywhere.
That is very funny to me. You like smoked like an hour and a half ago, and it's like nowhere on you.
No, but it's like I can smell it.
And you walk into Wendy's, and there's a cop, and you're like, "Oh my god, the smell is everywhere." You're like looking at, you're sniffing your fingernails. You're like, Jesus Christ, there's THC flakes in my fingernails.
Exactly.
These cops are gonna.
But
lick
what
my
I'm saying
fingers
is,
clean.
like, when I was smoking weed in Washington, I don't think I was ever once paranoid in Washington. And I think it's that.
Evan, you were like, it's finally, I'm free. It
was
like, your Juneteenth.
I think it's two things.
It was your Juneteenth and free.
Dude, I think it was two things. I think it was one. I think the freedom, like, you know, like, I didn't have to worry. Like, I honestly vividly remember getting high on the porch in Washington State, just thinking like, and I remember
safe.
And I remember looking at the blunt, and I remember staring at it, and I was like, "This is completely legal.
I'm safe."
And I was
from
like,
the government.
And then I took a hit, and I was like,
dude, that may have been the first time you were ever truly high.
That honestly probably was,
because all the other times it was being like, you know, pushed down by the anxiety. Yeah.
So okay, so that is like one thing, and then the second thing, I think, actually being able to go to a dispensary and talk to a man and say, this is like the desire that I'm looking for out of the weed that I'm smoking.
Right.
And then him say, oh, okay, this is what you should smoke. Yeah. And then me say, oh, thank you. That's a better experience in my brain than just linking up with whoever I know that sells weed and then just buying whatever they have. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Dude, you want to know how I deal with, like, these types of anxieties?
What?
Is, like, I'm smart enough to come up with solutions for, like, what I would do in scenarios that would happen, but I'm not...
stupid?
No. You didn't let me finish.
I'm smart enough.
But what I'm not smart enough to do is to, like, think of the ways that those things can go wrong.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like, I bought weed with a fake ID in Colorado at a legal dispensary. And I think that freaked me out more than buying weed with cash
were you not old
illegally. No. At the time, I was, like, 20, I think.
I was 20.
It was a long time ago.
I thought you were saying in Washington. I was like, wait.
Oh, no, sorry. I was visiting my aunt in Colorado.
Okay, I got you.
And,
before you lived in Washington. Okay.
Yeah. This was like, I was still in college.
I got you.
And, I was like, oh, I have the perfect plan. Like, I'm not gonna even bring my real wallet with me. I'm just gonna bring my ID. I'm gonna bring cash, and I'm gonna drive my aunt's car, so that's not even like a car that's associated with me.
Yeah.
But I was still stupid enough to think that, like, yo, if they would have caught me, I literally thought in my head, if they'd take my fake ID, like, I'll leave, and then they won't know who I am.
Yeah.
And I come up with all that, and I'm like, but I was stupid enough to put my real name on my fake ID when I purchased it. So it's like all the things that I would ever think of to counteract that. It's just the foundation is idiocy.
Yeah.
So anything that's built off of it is, and also it's like
Did it work?
Oh, it worked.
Oh, okay.
But it was a freaky process because like they take you out the window, you walk in, it was like this window, and you give them your card, and then they send you through a door like the doctor's office into a second waiting room, and then they pass that card to a hot lady, and then the hot lady looks at the card and looks at you like multiple times, and then she gets their clicker like going into a nightclub counting type thing, and then you go in.
There can only be a certain amount of people.
The ratio, it was like every employee had to have one customer.
Yeah.
So there was tons of people working there.
Yeah.
And it felt like there was nobody shopping because it was the same number of shoppers as customers.
Yeah.
Like everybody's assigned a person to watch, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And so I felt like I couldn't browse.
That's how it is in Jersey too.
I couldn't browse in peace, dude. I couldn't walk up and be like, oh, let me like touch these multiple things, because I like to feel packages and you know, I like to see everything I'm buying. They're just gonna think like, oh, which one is he gonna steal next? Like that's what I'm thinking. They're thinking. When she finally handed me back the ID, I was just like, oh my God, dude. I was like such a sigh of relief, dude. Like I would rather her.
That was
like,
my smoking weed.
I would rather get robbed buying weed illegally in South Carolina than
go through that again.
Then go through that and then get caught. Like, Because if I got robbed here, at least I could just be like, hey, dude, I'll just give you all the fucking money I have. Don't kill me.
Yeah.
Like if somebody kills me. Oh, I think that's a cat scratching on the door, maybe. I don't know what it was. Also, here's my thing. You know, people don't have to kill you for that if you get robbed. Like, they could just wear, you know, like a ski mask, and then I don't know who you are.
That's true.
But it's like, imagine having to kill somebody because you're too stupid to, like, cover up your face. That's what pisses me off. I'm like, all right, you're going to kill me? Like, I'd be like, yeah, if anything, I should kill you, dude. Like, for robbing me. I don't know.
Kill you.
Dude, give me that gun, you fucking no mask having dumb robber. No, but I'd rather that happen than have to sit there and I'm in a secondary waiting room with nothing. I have no weapons, nothing to protect myself with, no way of proving who I really am because I left my, you know, real wallet, and I'm just sitting there with like $100 cash, and I'm like, damn, what am I about to do right now, dude? I'm about to get busy up in here, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, dude, we should head out.
Oh yeah, we should, dude.
All right.
Let's get it.
Well, thank you for coming back on the pod.
Yeah, we getting it rolling, baby.
Getting it rolling. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Dude, I'm just liking. I'm liking the rubber ducks on the windowsill, dude.
Yeah, they're my protectors.
They're your watchful protector. When you smoke and get paranoid, you line them up around you.
Facing me too.
This. I remember dude, every time a door knocks, it's so funny. Dude.
What's that?
What's that? Who's that? He's just go, and you're just holding the blunt.
I was like, shh,
shh, everybody quiet.
Everybody be quiet.
My brother, you live here.
Someone's at the door. Don't open it.
Yeah, why is it that people just think? I know we said Bible, but why is it that every time people in states where it's not legal, if they're smoking weed, anybody knocks on the door, they think like, "Oh fuck, the police got me." Like it's like as if they've been like a. You know, like they're being investigated the whole time. Like they're building a case on you. I'm like, yeah, they're building a case on you when you go drive to that loser's house once a week to buy some shit.
You get to court and they're like, you've smoked weed in your apartment every night for the last 3 months. We have video footage.
Sir, we set up a camera in your garage, and we know what you do in there.
We have video footage.
We know that you can't afford a table and that you use a step stool as your table. We know that.
We've sold all of your masturbation videos to China.
Yeah, it's like the CEO of Apple shows up with the cops, and they're like, "Here are all the front-facing cameras of videos that we have of you masturbating while you're watching porn on your phone." And they're like, "Give us that 7 grams, or else we tell the whole world."
Oh my god!
And I'm like, "I'm not giving you anything, Tim Cook." All right, we'll end there.
All right, well, see you, man.
Later.
Thank y'all for watching. My name is Joe.
I'm Body. I'm Body.
All right.
And we're out.
Oh wait. I'm Joe.
I'm Body.
And y'all have been listening.
That's right.
We'll figure it out.
Dude, fuck that.
I like it. I want to keep it in.
Stupid. We'll figure it out.
Joe Body. It's another Joe Body. It's Joe Body. And another Joe Body. Another one. Joe Body. This is a new episode of Joe Body.
Oh shit, I wasn't even recording. Fuck.
I want Joe Body. I need Joe Body. As long as you got me, you don't need nobody.